Hello everyone, so today I want to do some assembly. I'm going to be assembling part 3 and shit. So, we want to add components. The first component we want to add is the bracket. I press OK on that. This is very important. It's so important that I actually forgot what the fuck I was doing. So you want to make this centered up on the axis. So I'm gonna put this somewhere. I'm gonna put this somewhere in like random space, right? And then there's this thing called specify orientation. I want to put this. This is in millimeters, huh? This is in millimeters. Good shit. Good shit. Good shit. I will be back. All right, let's do this again. So we get our brackets. You can hear my little brother stressing out over games in the back. So you want to put this in somewhere in random space, right? You go to the point dialog. I like to have this. I like to have it where the. Oh, top view is that way. Okay, that's good. I like. You need to have this at the 0 mark. So what you do is you put 0, 0, 0. That way, this bracket is at the origin. And if you didn't know what I just did, I pressed this point dialog. I clicked inferred point, absolute, and I typed in 0, 0, 0 because this is the origin right here. So what we start doing from here is we start piling shit on. What we can do for this is constrain this boy so it becomes fixed to this location. That way when we add a constraint to it, it won't... oh, I already clicked it. That way, when we're constraining this, when we're aligning this, this bracket does not move. And that's what we want. So I did a constraint right there. We want to click the assemblies again. We want to add another component. We want to put this time the shaft, the the brush, the parts, the spacer is what we wanted to get. So when we want to click the select object, you can see by that red asterisk that it's important. So right here, you can kind of like align it with your eyes and have it so that it's aligned. I know this is aligned. Like I'm pretty freaking certain this is aligned. And don't be alarmed that your part may not look the same as mine. I did my bracket in an unorthodox way. So that way, I know it's aligned, but if I wanted to like force this to be aligned, let's say it wasn't working properly, I can hit a concentric right here. If I click this constraint, if I hit a concentric right here, and I hit that edge right there, and I hit this top edge, do not hit the bottom edge. If you hit the bottom edge, it'll sink through your platform. That's not what you want to do. This did not move at all, so I know this is constrained. I want to go back. I want to add another one. Okay, I'm going to have to... Alright, hopefully I can finish within 5 minutes. Sounds like a freaking exorcism over there. Let's see. So I want a shaft. I don't know which is the difference between shaft and shaft reel. I'll go with the real one, though, because... Alright, that already looks like it's beautifully in there. Nope. Oh. Okay, perfect. A lot of the times, I've seen people have... it would be oriented really weirdly. Let me see if I can replicate that. There it is. I found it. So what you can do, this hypotenuse right here, I'm pretty sure is what it's called. This arc right here, you want to click that and have the angle set to 180. Mine is perfect. I don't need that shit at all. So in this, oh, I have to type in 180 again. So I want it to be like that. But some people have a default setting of literally that for some reason. And it's not wrong. You just have to align it so that you have your angle. You can only do that by having your specify orientation, and you have to be on the move. So press OK. This is where it gets tricky. We want to add a component. We want to add the U support. This is where I've had so many trials and tribulations. So look at how weird this shit is. This shit touches on one line. So this is also why it's important to start your origin. What I had to do was, first I have to align this. So I align this by 90 degrees. I'll do 90 degrees again, 90 degrees again. I want to align it this way as well, so I want another 90-degree angle. This is where it gets tricky. We want to move this so that... Let me press OK. I want to move this object. So if I click this model and press Move Component, I can change where it is. Notice how this is in a really weird spot. Like, there's not 1, 0 here. So I want to put this boy at the origin. So I want to click 0. I want to click Tab. I want to press 0. Oh, I can press Delete and get everything to 0. That moves it. So that means in my Z... No, come back. So that means I have to do it again because I clicked something else. I'm putting everything to 0. So I'm just tabbing it and pressing 0. That way it gets to the origin. It gets to the same plane as my bracket, as my shaft, as my spacer. There are many different ways to do this, but I am not at that point. I'm not at that level where I'm good enough to, I guess, do it like that. So what I just pressed, oh, I don't want to get ahead of myself. I clicked the component. I pressed Move Component so that I may drag it up. This is what we have to do. In the diagram, I don't have it up, but if you look at your PDF on the shock assembly, just got a text. If you look at your diagram on the shock assembly, you'll notice that this is said to be welded to that. What we can do to replicate that is go to the assembly constraints. We want to click touch align. There's a prefer touch and touch. Because this is supposedly welded to the U support, it just goes in like that. This is, for the most part, I'll say that's wrong. Because this screw, I want it to actually be inside. I want this bracket, I want this U support to go to the screw rather than the screw going to the U support. What I will do in this case, I will click Fix, and I'll have this U support be fixed at a location. I'll go back to touch align, touch this surface, and touch that surface. That way this is aligned, and we have that fucking component from Star Wars. Okay, still haven't saved yet. Just doxed myself. That's fucking cool. Alright, so select part. We want to click the, I believe, pivot is next. We also want a brushing and another brushing. This is my first time doing it like this, so bear with me. And that will be the last time I do it like that, because I did not do it right. So I'm going to just do it separately. So I'm going to have this pivot down first, select object. I'm going to have it aligned to the... That looks better. I'm going to move this a little bit to the left. You may notice that my U support is actually wider than most. I had to do the math because... Actually, we'll see it. We'll see. I'll show you. I'll curdle you onto my lap. We'll get to the bottom. So I know that this Z is literally from here to here. That's at 0, so I don't need to put everything at 0 because I know that this is aligned. The Y coordinate is at 4.8. That's good because it's aligned with this circle right here. So I know for a fact, because when I selected the object, I made sure that I clicked this circle to press the select object on. Okay. So what do I do here? I just press OK. So now I can add another one. I will just be doing this 2 times. I'll be clicking the brushing 2 times. So what I can do... Let's see. What can we do? I'll just have this in random space right here. I want to see this. I just want to see this. I want to see what happens. If I press concentric, and then I press concentric here. Oh, wrong one, wrong one. Mayday, mayday, mayday. Press cancel. We're going to add. We're going to do the brushing. I clicked the wrong one, so we're going to put this in random space. We're going to do a concentric on this edge right here and this edge right here. That's amazing how it went the reverse way. Oh, but look at it like this. If I click this angle right here, so I went to the move, and then if I click this angle right here, I can do a snap to 100. Ain't no fucking way. Alright, so let's do some troubleshooting here. What I can do, if I click assembly constraints, if I make this fixed, if I make this pivot fixed, this shit won't move at all. So therefore, if I press move on this, and I do the exact same thing I tried to do, where I do the 180, this doesn't move either. That's amazing. So what I can do, if I take this concentric part out, if I delete this, and then, oh, what I did was I went to these panels, I clicked Constraint Navigator. This tells you what constraints you have active. So if I move this component again, right now, this is still in the same position as the constraint, but the constraint isn't active anymore. That's a good thing. And it's also angled for some reason. Is that because I did 180? Alright. So let's see what happens. By the way, this thing is almost done. I'm literally just troubleshooting. Because I've never had a problem like this. And now people understand why I wasn't going to do a... Hey, it worked! Let's go! Alright. And now you understand why I didn't want to do a speed run for this. But it worked much to my chagrin. I don't know if I used that word right. Let's hit up another brushing. I'm going to put this also in empty space, but I can opt to put it in... I think before I put it like right there, so it like suction cupped. But I'm pretty decent with it, so like I can afford to make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? So let's do this concentric bullshit again. Oh fuck! No! Bro, you know what? Let's see what happens. I'm feeling adventurous. Hey, let's go! That shit worked. All right, we are not in the clear just yet. I'm gonna hit a top view. What we need to do now, we have to have an exploded view. So we want to click exploded view, new explosion. We'll call this explosion. Yeah, there we go. There's this really tempting option called auto explode. This shit will never work, let me tell you. Let's do this right now. Let's select all. Distance, let's do 2 inches. Yeah, this shit will never, ever, ever work. I pressed Control Z to go back. So let's edit this explosion. So what I can do, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to click everything, move it up, and then like slowly like take everything off. So if I move every object and go up a little bit, and then if I select the object and deselect the screw, looks like it's not letting me deselect the screw. So I'm going to edit the explosion, select the objects. In the video, it let him select the screw, so it's kind of screwy if you ask me. That's good. A lot of the times you want to deselect the snap increment. I'm doing this just because I feel like it. So I'm going to edit this again. Select object. Bang, 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 bang. Move object. I'm actually not smart. Let's see. Let's edit this. Bang, 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 bang. Move objects. So let's do that. Okay. We're gonna edit this again. I know for a fact that you don't have to keep pressing edit. I'm just doing this just to cover my bases, like, for good. Like, I don't wanna keep, like, going back. I hate making mistakes. So I'd rather do it where I know that there will be no problems at all. So I'm gonna press OK. Exploded view, edit explosion. Move objects. Now I'm gonna press OK. There we go. But we're not out of the woods just yet. We have to click Menu, View, Operation, Save As. The reason why this is we need to put this shit into a drafting sheet at some point. So we need to title this Exploded View. Or you can just call this Exploded. Press OK. So with this, we are finally able to go to drafting. So let's go to drafting, and the drafting is super fucking easy. I didn't realize how easy this shit was. You want to click, I think you want to use a standard size, but sometimes it's not really that big. Like, it's so small. So I'm gonna use like C or something like that. Yeah, it's pretty fucking big. Let's see. I want drawn by me. Okay. So we want to actually click the base view. Specify location. We want the exploded part out first. Because we saved the view, we can access this exploded part. We can change the scale so that it meets our needs. We can cure cancer with this shit. Let's see. Let's do fucking 1.1. Alright. Okay, this... Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. You know how I said we're done? We're not out of the woods just yet. I forgot about a super... Bro, please don't die. Please don't crash. I'm going to modeling. Alright. I forgot about a super... thing that I forgot to talk about. Let me move this in a little bit. That's super far away. Yes. We want to do some trace lines. I don't know if this is required. Truth be told, I haven't really been paying attention. But I'm going to press exploded view, trace line, specify point. If you know for a fact that this trace line isn't required, feel free to never do it and skip to when I show it, or skip to when I start drafting. The drafting is very, very simple. So what I'm doing, I'm literally just clicking the edges, and it's working. I'm gonna press OK. Exploded views, trace line, because I know for a fact I saw trace lines in the sketch, in the first sketch. Oh, that's perfect. All right. Alright, I think with that, it's good. So I have to go to Menu, View, Operation, Save. If I go to Application once more, I can go back to Drafting. And if I click Base View, I can click the Exploded View. Why did you do that? Ah! We're not out of the woods just yet. Let's go to Modeling. It's because I saved this in such a 5th grade level way. Operation, save. Now we go back to drafting. We click base view. Okay, good, good, good. We want this to be an exploded view. I'm going to change this to 1.1. Ah, I hit the 20-minute mark. Kill me now. Alright, so if I do that, that's perfect. I'm going to click base view once more because I want to get the top view and I want to put it right there. Just so whoever's watching this can like see it. Alright, press close. So you may be thinking, are we done? We are not. We need a parts list. The beautiful thing about NX12 is that it literally does this shit for you. If we click auto balloon, alright, if I click select all, it selects them all. Explode. I want to auto balloon the exploded view. Notice how this doesn't show for this. I don't think that's a problem at all. I think whoever's grading it can understand that this is the exact same piece. However, due to me not... Uh-oh. No. Due to me being very, very picky with what I do, if I type a 6, it'll show a text right there. It'll also ask you for the terminating object. The terminating object, you have to click the arrow, by the way. The terminating object is, you know, you can click any part. You can click that part, that part, that part, that part. It doesn't matter. So with that being said, we are actually finished now. And I remember talking with the TA, and she said that if you turn it in like this now, this would be full points. Yeah. But keep in mind, you know, there's always things that can be overlooked. There's always things that can be overglanced. So me telling you this, hopefully it still holds true when you turn it in. Thank you for watching. You guys have a great day.